people who had one job and failed. Like these people. They were drawing those 2 stripes on the road, and then they drew it over a car. You ruined this person's car. We don't know the backstory. Maybe they asked the guy to move the car over and over and over again, and the guy was like, I ain't moving my car. And they're like, too bad. We're painting over your car. How do they even do this? I thought they used a machine, but are they going in there and drawing it themselves? I'm confused. How did this happen? Was the person like, I'd like the cheese on the side? And usually when somebody wants something on the side, you know, they get a separate container for it or literally completely away. But like, no. They put the cheese on the side of the burger. This is not helping anybody. If you're allergic to cheese, now you can't have it because it's all melted and everywhere. Well, this cheese is kind of plastic. You could probably still peel it off and be okay if we're being completely honest here. But also, why would you ever ask for cheese on the side? Oh, maybe you're sharing it with somebody and then that person's gonna apply the cheese. I don't know. Oh no, this one is bad. When you're getting a card for the loss of a loved one, and then this one just goes adios. Like, I know everybody deals with grief in their own way, but this card is never okay because whoever you're giving it to, I'm sure they would not appreciate getting this card. Like, can we not try to be so funny when someone does? How did this happen? The people who put up this billboard put this model together completely wrong. Her body is not attached to her body. Her hips are not attached to her torso. Nothing is making sense. And these things are massive. Like, didn't you realize halfway through, or you put one up and then you saw the second one and you're like, screw it, I'm not even bothering. Now this one messes with my OCD. They are all facing the right way when they're up on their little lid things, you know? Except for the relish. It's the only one that doesn't match. Why did you leave the relish out? He wants to be part of the group too. Happy hippo, except that's a rhino. But I mean, he's happy. They got that part right. They got something right, okay? We'll give them half credit, okay? Enter only or do not enter, but what do we do? How do we get in? Do we go inside? Do we just put our left arm in and shake it all about? No, I guess we just gotta find a different entrance because this one is hella confusing. Also kind of matches me right now. Red and red and red. You know what I really want to do that's like extra? Like, I want to get like different things of colors in these and always match it with my outfits. But like, I'm never gonna do that because I'm lazy. But like mentally, like I'm just like, one day I would like to do that because it would be so like aesthetically pleasing. Oh my God. It's like Pepsi, $5.99. The only thing I see in plain sight is Coca-Cola. This is like when you go to the restaurant, and I'm sure almost everybody's experienced this. Maybe not everybody, but I've experienced it so much in my life that I feel like everybody's experienced it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you anyways about the experience. You're like, oh, can I get a Coke or can I get a Pepsi? And then the waiter's like, is Pepsi okay? And you're like, no, it's not. Of course it's not okay. I want Coca-Cola. But then you just kind of politely say, yeah, that's fine. What exactly is going on here? So we have a fitted shirt on a fitted mannequin and it's not fitted, okay? They didn't even bother to take the shirt out of the package. They just plopped it on there. And then the thing that confuses me the most is why sideways and why is there a tie over it? None of this makes sense. Like, what are you doing? This employee was like just plain lazy. Like the boss was like, okay, go put the shirt on that mannequin. And the employee was like, my new show is about to start. I gotta get out of work. And he just goes, plop. Long yellow things. I didn't know bananas needed a new name because, you know, they already got a name. I appreciate the name, I think. Do not stack, okay? It literally says it. Do not stack, do not stack, do not stack so many times, like a bajillion times. Okay, a lot less than a bajillion, but a lot of times, and we can even see in the background, there's more over there. It could be a bajillion, it's just not in the frame. We don't know. If something says do not stack, why you stack? This is why we get stuff in the mail and they're always damaged because people be stacking things that are not stackable. Now we have here what I call perfect bench placement. For a hot summer's day, you can sit under a sewer pipe and get refreshed by dirty water. Yay! Well done. Well done, guys. Well done. The genius who made this, either the packaging is wrong or the ice cream is wrong. They've swapped where the chocolate goes, you know? Pick one and stick with one idea. This aggravates me, but I mean, it's ice cream, so like I'd still eat it because delicious. This one is so ironic. give cyclists space. You are the one taking up the space from the cyclists. You're literally covering all their space. So ironic. Header goes here, slams keyboard. You had one job, editor. So the person just put a placement and the editor was just like, looks fine, doesn't actually read it. The person's like, did you read the whole article? He's like, yeah, I read it, I edited it, totally edited it. And then you get this and you're like, they didn't read anything. This is why you always gotta do your job, because eventually something like this will happen where people find out you're not actually doing your job and then you lose your job. Back to school. What type of school are these kids going to? I am terrified. This one's my favorite. It's a fork in the road. Oh, I love me a good pun. Open 9 days a week. Am I missing something? I've been living on 7 days a week. Where are all these missing days? Have I been losing days in my life? No wonder I can never get anything done. Everybody be living on 9 days a week and I've been living on 7. Damn, I be doing it wrong. Pikachu! I love Pikachu, but I've never seen him like this. This is some weird mutation. He went swimming in some murky waters. He's got a tail growing out of his head and his ears growing out of his butt. That's just weird. Imagine you wanted to like listen to something and you have to put your butt on it and be like, can't hear you. This person had one job and one job only and they did a shit job. Puns. Get it? Because it's a toilet. Yeah. A friend of mine ordered a picture cake and gave the woman a thumb drive with the picture she wanted to use. And instead of using the picture on the thumb drive, the woman decided to just put a picture of the thumb drive on the cake. How special for whoever's getting this cake. It's like, they must really love thumb drives. Happy Valentine's Day to all the single ladies. I'm dead. My dog with a picture of a cat. And you know what I have to say to this is, if that cat wants to be a dog, let it be a dog. It's 2018, people. It can be what it wants to be. Dentist assault suspect. First name, last name. Person who's supposed to put the names there clearly didn't enter them. My dad hired a company to install a fence after extending the driveway. This is their handiwork. It looks like they made this in the old version of Sims. Ready meals. I guess this is some people's idea of a liquid lunch. I need me some real food like chocolate. Happy birthday, Jana. Your name backwards. Let's just move on. This one took me a second. I was like, what's going on? I'm confused. And then I noticed he filled up the lawn instead of the pool. This is now the pool. Oh man, this is making me freak out. All that water. I can't. But where do we go? This one says woman here, but men here, woman here, but men here. Where do we go? I don't want to be that person walking into the wrong toilet and then it's not like the end of the world, but it's hella embarrassing and awkward. It's like you walk in and then you just see a bunch of dudes and then you just run. I always run. I don't even explain myself. I start and then I'm like, I just book it out of embarrassment. But then also like I know some people who just don't care. They don't give it. They're just like a bathroom's a bathroom. They just go wherever they want, which is cool. My like embarrassment levels are just very high. So like, no, actually they're pretty low. How bad are my embarrassment levels? I guess it depends on the topic. For that, embarrassment levels high. For other stuff, not at all. As you can see by the way I act on my channel. This makes me feel real safe. Did you just duct tape one of those electricity things? This is so stupid. Duct tape can't even hold, I don't know, anything together. I'm trying to think of an example. But like I've tried to duct tape much smaller things and it didn't work. Like myself, we duct taped me to a chair and I escaped. I can escape from duct tape from a chair. This can escape from this duct tape too. Duct tape, duct tape, duct tape. Whoa, that's hard to say after a while. You know when you keep saying words over and over and you're like, what do they mean? The thing that's tripping me out about this picture is not that they messed up ice in the bag. It's since when does McDonald's have popcorn or ice for sale? I've never seen them sell ice or popcorn in a bag. I'm confused. Where is this McDonald's and how do I find it? Here we got some lemon water. You need to cut open the lemons so that the juices from the lemons go out into the water. Otherwise, you're just washing lemons in water. It's not helping. Well done. It's not like the water can hit the outlet and electrocute everybody. Nothing could go wrong. Absolutely nothing. Nothing ever goes wrong. Ever. Awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye.